All right, here we are, guys. Hole number 8. We're going to play this very similarly. So if you caught my other video, not much going to be different here. It's going to be essentially the exact same shot. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I said I was going to do a Thor's hammer. So I'm going to do some revisions for you guys. I'm going to do Thor's hammer shots on 8 and 9. So we are going to play a hook slice here. And as I mentioned, it won't need to be very many rings that you need to go. How many rings that you'll have to go will be dependent upon, do you have a Thor 6 or a Thor 7? We're going to use a Thor 7 in this video, so the ring play is going to be different. You can see my opponent there. He caught too much on the center of the fairway. This is what I was talking about. You really need to hit this slope. If you miss that slope, like you could see my opponent did, it changes the complexion of the entire shot. So you'll end up over curling it, similar to what happened to my opponent there. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to play the wind. So I'm essentially playing off the, I'm essentially assuming that the right of my bullseye is where this is going to land, but I'm playing off the left of my bullseye as my aim. But I know that it's going to be basically a full target over. So I'm going to stack one full and maybe just 2 extra rings on top. So let's see what that looks like. So far, so good. So far, so good. And sure enough, took one trial to get that down. So you can see the adjustment. You could essentially, if you have a Thor 6 or Thor 5, you could essentially reference aim that and just try to aim at where I finish up, more or less. However, do keep in mind the wind can be somewhere in the range of 10.6 to 12.3 miles per hour. But you can see even with a Thor's hammer, we can do a hook shot and get this in position and give ourselves a good chance at not only the possibility to guarantee birdie, but we'll also have a good look at eagle as well. Opponent did a nice job to get that up. What I would do from there is I would essentially get it to min thorn and go for a dunk. If I make a mistake, that's my method as to how that I would play this hole. But as you can see, both times I played it well. And I'm just going to essentially, you can actually see I actually drove it farther than my other attempt. So I actually did even better a job. And you can see I'm going to try to stay off of the spin altogether. You can see that I'm essentially playing some ball guide offset here. And other than that, we're going to go 11-ish rings. So you'll see that I went, I might go a little bit light since I'm not quite at max. 10.7 or so rings. So my timing there, not the best, but let's just see how it plays out. Either way, I know it's going to be up there on the fringe somewhere, worst case scenario. However, with the perfect ball, hopefully it rolls out just a little bit better. Anywhere between, half a bar of topspin to 1 seems to be ideal. Other than that, it's going to be about hitting your mark. I've almost seen nobody ever pitch this in with a rapier. It's very, very hard thing to do in this. I always recommend this thorn shot. The backspin, it's okay. One thing that I would say is never do it. You can see that he's trying to bend it around the pin with left spin. Never come in from the hole. Almost every person that I ever see do this misses on the right edge because they don't factor in the wind effect. So it's very hard to get this over left enough. So as you can see, it just sits on the right edge. Always bring it in from the side with the wind. It makes it so much easier and almost a guarantee. Now I'm just going to take this real quick and just get this one. So pick up an easy win here. But good luck with this hole, guys. And I will see you guys on the next one.